And even if you can't run, you can walk,
Oh,
right?
yeah, for sure.
And there's something about, actually, I remember reading in the American Psychologist journal, there was a group of articles, I think, that were sort of involves some research that had been done having to do with walking side by side with someone and as a form of doing therapy.
Yeah.
So I
So
think that this is an idea that's gaining some currency.
most definitely. I
Yeah.
mean, imagine how long we've been walking side by side. I mean, since we came down from the trees, before we had language, there's half a million years right there, or is it? I don't know, I'm not an anthropologist, but it's hundreds of thousands or millions of years where we were sort of half standing up or half on all fours or whatever we were, moving side by side for, when we were hunter-gatherers, going vast distances, traveling together. That's what we did. We weren't, there was nothing else to do. You got, went for a walk.
Right.
And
Yeah.
so those walks were massively important, and
Yeah.
and they remain massively important.
Yeah.
I believe that one of the reasons this works so well therapeutically is because research shows that the therapeutic alliance, that bond between the client and the therapist, is the most important single element of any therapeutic approach. As you know, there are hundreds of therapeutic approaches now, and it's very hard to measure outcomes, but to the extent that you can, it seems that the therapeutic alliance is the most important quality. And I believe, in my experience, and I work both office-based and I work in the park running with my clients doing DRT, I believe that it accelerates the uptake, the establishment of the therapeutic alliance. I think that moving together, the moving side by side, the power dynamic is very different. They see that I've come as far as they've come. They see me breathing and working hard for it. I'm not sitting behind a desk and they've had to come to me. We're out there doing this thing together. We may not be on the same journey, but we're in these moments, we're on the same path.
Yeah. Yeah. Are people starting to hear about you? Do people come to you because they want that approach to therapy?
Yeah. It's got quite a fair bit of press here and in the States.
Yeah, I think, between your book and now the TEDx, maybe that will happen increasingly. And how good for you, that you can, that you're not tied to a desk in an office in the typical therapy way, but that, I mean, you're in an enviable position, right? That you have comfortably staked out this territory for yourself that keeps you active and moving and not passively nodding your head.
I get to share the very thing that saved me